Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 4 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. Between episodes, made the cobble gen less derpy. Totally took like 45 minutes worth of effort, so you probably should be thanking yourselves that I did that off camera, otherwise this would have been an entire episode of cobble gen making, which would probably have been boring. Maybe. But basically I just made it so that, you know, I can stand here and check out how much cobble I have, by the way, already. So I've got 28, right? I can vein mine this piece, and got 3. One of them fell into the lava, right? But typically that doesn't happen, so I got 4. So I can vein mine 4 at a time. How cool is that? Nice, right? So that's my cobble gen. I think it looks nice, actually. It's a little geometric. It's a little fancy looking. It's not terrible. It's probably not the greatest cobble gen on the planet, but it's not bad. Also planted some cactus, just because I could. Sweet. So I've got sand there, and there's wood blocks underneath it that are supporting it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So I've got cobble. Like, whoo, do I have cobble? Boy, oh boy, do I have cobble. And I now can make stone wands, which I'm super hyped about, which means I can expand out this platform just a little bit. I presume I can do that. I have to figure out options, controls, wands, better builder's wands is what I'm looking for. Let's see. So M is change mode, like normal. Let's look at Galacticraft. Do you have your own section like you probably should? Open Galaxy Map is going to be page number 9. Cool. So can you now... There we go. Horizontal mode. Why don't you render the little thing that you're supposed to render? That's interesting to me. Oh, there we go. Now you're behaving. Cool. Let's do this. Where's my water gun? So the way I built this out, by the way, underground was like so, right? So I just doot, and then I can... There we go. Nice, right? Fancy. And then I can water gun this up by holding right click and pick up the water source block. Neat. I like it. I wanted to move these, actually. Like, I love having a cactus farm. I don't love having a cactus farm where my saplings from my trees fall on my cactus and get destroyed. So we're gonna fix that right now. I can get out of this, right? Sweet. So I'm still being a little conservative with my red sand because I don't know that we found a way to make red sand, but I think that's something we're gonna find together today. Cool. So let's extend this out a little bit, and I should be able to builder's wand this now. Nice. Not the greatest builder's wand in the world, but it'll do in a pinch. Cool. And then we could have like our little cactus farm over here, right? So 1, 2. Is that how I had it? Nice. I'm liking builder's wands. I'm liking having builder's wands available to me. Super cool. Even with the slabs, because I'm probably at the point where I don't need to worry about slabs so much anymore, but still, like, this is cool, right? And then I can expand out this dude. Oh, I see what's happening, okay. And we can extend this guy out. Sweet. And we're out of wood already. Dude, I already love it. I'm really happy to have builder's wands. That number seems like a good number that I just made up entirely. Sweet. Cactus farm a go. I like it. All right, so now we have a slightly better cactus farm, right? That we can expand easily if we so desire. Same for wood, by the way, and saplings. In fact, I might wind up leaving you guys open hold so that I can do this. But hey, cobble's the exciting part of today. We got cobble going, and that's what's up. So let's, can I make a drawer? It doesn't say I can't. It doesn't say I can't, ladies and gentlemen. And that's some hype right now. So let's do this and this and this. And I want to put away you and you. Hang on to that extra stuff. I also have a lot of loot bags to open. Because remember I got those towards the end of last episode and never got around to doing anything about it. So that's a thing. Sweet. I can totally get a drawer for cobble. Nice. How cool is that? By the way, I built most of this platform with half slabs of cobble. Mostly because I wanted to make sure... Oh, right. Darkness. That, when I vein mined, I didn't vein mine my platform, right? So I should be able to do that, and now have a nice drawer for cobble. Sweet. All right, let's also spend time chopping down trees. Remember, vein mining with the axe doesn't seem to work so well, for whatever reason. Oh, great, it's raining. I wonder if I have enough string to make a bed. That's something I was kind of hoping to have last episode, and I may not. I've got 8. I need 4 more string. All right, you smelt into coal so that I can make torches, please. 1 set should be enough to at least light up my platform such that mobs stop spawning nearby. So let's do the F7 thing and actually light this place up a little bit better than we have in the past. Cool. That looks good to me. Alright. Not terrible. I'm not going to be able to... Well, we'll figure something out for you later. More torches. Get some of that, get some of this, and cool. Now let's deal with you guys. So in theory, you shouldn't be able to see me. Nice. Is that spider wearing a hat from Skyrim? I feel like it is. Of course, he was in a position where he falls, and that's a bummer. So realistically, what I want here is just some lighting on this bridge. And we're cool. Nice. Any other areas that can potentially spawn mobs? That's a question. I think I did a proper thing with platforming up here, right? Oh, hello. And you're all the proper thing. And that light won't spill into this room, remember? Wow, there's just a lot of bad guys in there that I'm not even going to deal with right now. And we have an Enderman teleporting around. Cool! Alright, so, cobble. Woot. I'm assuming that I completed this quest. Yeah, I needed to get 9. Totally have 9. Oh, now we need compressed cobble to actually complete the quest. There we go. Beautiful. Claim our loot box, which maybe has something good in it, because the last few have actually been pretty nice. Whoa! Literally! Just the thing I was looking for! How cool is that, guys? Alright, you're garbage. See you later, Stone Wand. I don't need you anymore. That's what's up. That is what's up for sure. Now we're talking. Dude, I'm loving these. I like when you get loot crates that actually have, like, nice stuff in them for a change. I'm so used to getting, like, trolley rewards from quest packs. It's like a breath of fresh air to be like, wow, I got something good out of that. I'd really like to be able to sleep through the night. So there's 2 near you. Hello. Right. Hey, I can make a stone sword now. Can't believe I'm excited about this, but I am. Sweet. Okay. I don't think I got enough string to sleep for the night, but we're getting there. We're actually really close. So you junk can go away. Boy, I really can't wait until I can automate that, because going over there and collecting all these resources is well, it's not my idea of fun right now, but cool. Alright, good enough for now. You can probably get all this, and now we're talking. Nice. A few more torches, and we're good to go. Okay, so quest book, what's next on the agenda for today? So we completed dirt, furnace, and combustion. Grinding is a task. Stone rock grinder, compressed stone rock grinder. You can grind certain materials down into other materials. Okay, so grinders is another thing that we should look into. And I have a pretty good idea of what... I think this is like turning stone into gravel kind of deal. So let's, and then once we have this in place, that's the compressed one. I believe that's cool. Claim our loot box. Diamond cutting knife from Sky Resources. Not 100% sure what that's used for, but I'm assuming that it's going to be important soon. So let's put some resources away for a moment. Things that I don't necessarily need to have on me at the moment. And I do have all these loot bags to go through. Super want to do that really soon. Anything else I can probably... I'll put that away for now, and that. I don't mind having food on me. I should start a potato farm. Remember I got a potato as a mob drop? Might want to look at doing that. And having these charms on me is awesome, but they take up a lot of inventory space. Alright, so with that quest complete, we now have the ability to make gravel, in theory. So I just need 9 gravel. So I think I do this, and then I do this, and ta-da, gravel. So there's a mechanic that looks a little familiar, but that's alright. Claimed, boom, loot chest. Morb, skeleton horse, and zombie horse. That's cool. Those are from thermal, right? Yeah, thermal expansion morbs. Interesting. Cool. So sand is the next up. How do you think this is made? Spoiler alert, it should be... did I only get 8 of you? Did I only get 8? Oh no, wait, there's one on the ground somehow? Okay, cool. Nope, I got 9. Oh, cool. I get flint and I get sand from doing that. So that's kind of cool. Polisher. Improves some rudimentary materials. Cool. That's from Silent Gems extra parts. So Silent Gems is kind of like a Tinker's mod, kind of like Tinker's Construct, in that there's all these gems with different stats and you can combine to make different weapons. Right? So Silent Gems has all these different weapons and stuff. I think that's how that mod works, but we'll find out probably at some point. All right, guys. So what I decided the next thing I want to do is just clear out all these loot bags that I've got, because holy cow, do you get a lot of them. So you can combine loot bags, obviously, and I think you can at least, right? Can you combine them, or is that no longer a thing? Oh, it may not be a thing anymore. Or if you can, I don't know how. But long story short, wow, that's a lot of stuff, isn't it? Quest updated. Bread. Ooh, I got a quest done. Cool. Void crystals is actually a nice kind of thing to get right now. You can have a mob drop. I'm going to go through this, and if I get anything particularly cool, I think I'll show you. But I feel like... Ooh, lower 3. That actually might be nice to have. That's cool. I could combine that onto a fishing rod because we want to fish soon. If I get anything really good, I'll come back and tell you. Deal? Hey, I got an iron bucket for one of them. That's cool. A few miscellaneous resources as well. Nothing too crazy yet, but a bucket. Ooh, I got a lava charm from Random Things. Found in the Nether Fortress, a lava charm allows you to stand in lava for 10 seconds without taking lava damage. Nice! If you have baubles installed, it can also be worn as a ring. Note that the lava charm does not prevent fire damage, so if you want to take no damage in lava, you also need Obsidian Skull. Okay, cool. I'll take that. That sounds like a nifty little thing to have. I also got some wheat, which, does that flour or seeds? Can I turn these into seeds somehow? That would be super cool if I could. Lots and lots of recipes use wheat, obviously. I don't see a direct and easy way to convert you to seeds. Nothing's jumping out at me. So for now, I'm going to stick you in here. And continuing to open some good stuff. Ooh, amazing Technicolor glasses. Nice. I remember those. Those were a good time back in the open box days. Cool. More amazing Technicolor glasses. Slime pearls, which is a mob drop, so I'm going to put that in the mob drops chest. Ooh, power 5. That's kind of nice. And I got some overgrowth seeds, which are going to be nice for Britannia when we get to that point. Speaking of things that are nice for Britannia when we get to that point, you can go into my resources chest. Ender Staff. Uses Ender Pearls to let player teleport around. Cool. Neat. Cast, long cast, node warp, or bind. That sounds cool. once we get our farm automated and we have ender pearls, that's going to be a really nice gadget. I'm going to throw that in here too. Nice, guys. We are doing really nicely. All right, so open up all my chests. Let's, what's on my hotbar there? What is that thing? What are those red things? I don't know what they are. I legitimately don't. Oh, that might, oh, that's probably my lava charm. Yes, lava charm? I'm gonna assume that's my lava charm. That will probably disappear as I take lava damage, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see later. I'll play with it in a bit. But I'm pretty sure that's what the lava charm is all about. So let's make this survivalist fishing rod real quick, because I think that's an easy thing. Oh, wow, I have more loot bags to open? My goodness, I just have loot bags everywhere. Speaking of ender pearls, that's cool. You can go in there along with that. These are all resources, though ender pearls are a mob drop, so I'm going to stick with that pattern that I've been doing. You're kind of quickly becoming... I'll put you in here. You can go in here, you can go in here. I'm alternating bags, and that's silly of me. What's this thing? Friender Pearl from Enderman Evolution, huh? Used to tame Frienderman. Randomly dropped by Evolved Enderman. I don't know if I want an Enderman as a pet. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Ooh, and an iron pickaxe. I'll definitely take that for use after my solid grip thing is done. But for now, I want to make the fishing rod, right? So there should be a fishing rod of awesomeness. Fishing rod of misadventure. Oh, that sounds neat. What was it called? Survivalist's fishing rod, isn't it? Isn't it? Survivalist's rod. Cool. This is unbreakable. It also got me a loot box as a reward. Oh wait, you want me to get oak, spruce? So speaking of the saplings I wanted, neat. I'm pretty sure this thing does a couple things. One, it's unbreakable, and two, I think it's faster than normal. So I'm gonna let this, come on, fishing rod. Now we're talking. See, that's pretty quick. And you can fish out all kinds of good stuff. Mostly around all the different saplings. So fishing, in my opinion, is one of the most boring things you can do in Minecraft. Sorry, developers, it is. And as a result, I'm going to do this off camera, and we'll be back once I've completed the quest. Ooh, string. I'm starting to think this is a troll quest, because I literally just got like 1,000 things, and then the one sapling I got is the one that I already have. Killing me. That's all right. Back in a few. Come on, give me a sapling. All right, I've decided to wait until I get into Botania, because I think Botania will allow me to cycle saplings once I get an alchemy catalyst, and hopefully that's not too bad. So we're going to hold off on that quest, and otherwise I'll just fish it off camera, because I've been here for like 10 minutes now, and I'm already bored. All right, guys, so I think the next quest looks pretty cool, stone combustion. So I can get a stone combustion heater and chamber. So let's look at these guys, right? So like casings... the wooden one was 50% efficiency with a max of 100. Stone is 100% efficiency with a max of 600. So way better than wood, right? And the same deal for combustion here. So like, let's absolutely do this. So that's going to need a stone gear from Tesla Lib. So that's a wood gear with, it says sandstone, but I have to assume that you can also accept stone, right? I don't know. Let's try it out. So... the wooden gear from Tesla Core Lib. This item is disabled. Applied Energistics 2. Okay, cool. How did I make that gear last time? I made a wooden gear somehow. I just don't remember how. There you go. Okay, cool. Nice. And then stone gear is just stone around it. Beautiful. And then smooth stone for this. So we're going to need to smelt up a decent amount from the furnace. Let me go grab another stack here. So while that's going, let's look at the, that's a funny looking tree. Let's look at the combustion heater, right? So the wooden one was 40% speed, 50% efficiency. I don't fully understand what speed's about, especially considering like it's an instant explosion, but I'm sure it means something. But double the speed, double the efficiency, way better, right? And furnace fuels last longer. That's cool. Okay. So we're going to want that for sure. So this needs a stone heat component. So that's smooth stone. So we basically need a bunch of smooth stone is what we need, right? Just a whole ton of smooth stone. Can we get a furnace that's better now? Yeah, we totally can. Am I right that like I can just do this now? Oh, beautiful. Never mind. Get out of there, you. Don't even waste your time anymore. You and you. Now, can I get an inferium furnace? Is there an inferium furnace anymore? There's lots of things that furnaces can become. I always like the inferium furnace because it's like a really cheap way to get a slightly more efficient and better furnace, but I'm looking like that's not the case. Restricted item. Ah, that's why. Aha! I need to access the MZ stage. That's why. So it doesn't even show up in JEI. Isn't that interesting? That is really interesting. So if something doesn't show up in JEI, it may not be because you can't make it, not because it's been completely removed. So maybe the hopping bonsai is the same way. Okay, cool. So today we learned. So let's get a piece of gunpowder. Let's do this. So we're going to need lots of things, actually. So we have the stone heat component. I could probably get another furnace going, because why not? That was meant to go up here, by the way. And we'll get some of you. We'll get that going in there. And we'll just start cooking up a bunch of smooth stone, because I know we're going to need a lot. Meanwhile, I'm going to chop down trees. And I probably don't need the dirt furnace anymore. Or maybe I do, and I just don't know. But I'm going to avoid it. I mean, to be fair, it's not the most expensive item in the world, so if I do need another one, I'll live. That is a lot of wood. You know what I can probably get into, by the way, now, is Tinkers as well. I know that's like one of the quest lines that's open that we haven't even looked at a little bit. So the Tinker's quest line totally exists, and I can look into doing some of this as well. I think I'm going to look into this maybe next episode. But for now, I want to continue up with basic resources and get the better version of this thing going on. So that's 7 of you, so I should be able to do this. Stone combustion heater, stone heat provider. Interesting. But this is what we want for the quest, right? So stone combustion heater, and then we want the stone casing, which is going to require some smooth stone, right? So stone casings. Nice. Cool. Claim my loot chest, which gives me more of these dudes, which probably don't. Oh, they do stack. Nice. Cool. So now we have a better version of this thing, right? So overall, it's better in pretty much every way. I think you can shift right click to remove this guy. Nice. And then, so if you ever want to remove the heater without breaking the block, that's totally an option, right? I don't know if we're going to need this wood casing for anything anymore, because it's pretty much terrible in all the ways. So I'll probably just wind up voiding it. And even if we do need it, I have another way to get it. So we've upgraded our casings. Nice. So this thing can now store 600 max heat, which unlocks recipes for us, because there are some recipes that need more than 100 heat. So as a result, we can now do better. And that's cool. The other thing we can do is, like, if I can remember what I did with my things and stuff, right? So remember it was 4 for a dirt? I could do 12 at a time, right? So that's what I'm going to do here real quick. And I can probably make 3 dirt all at once, I think. Cool. Heat units going up. That's probably enough. Oops. Oh, maybe not. Invalid multi-block? How so? In what way is this invalid? This is 100% valid. Yeah, no, this is valid. What you talking about? I've aim-mined that on purpose, by the way. I didn't think I would have to do this, but maybe you're a little confused. I should probably use cobble up there anyway. Multi-block not formed, huh? Do I need to use stone for the outside? That might be the case. I legitimately don't know. I don't think I do. But it's possible that this mod has changed since the last time I played with it. And if that's the case, then sure, why not? That probably really shouldn't exist there. Is that a happy multi-block not formed? Am I completely derping this up, or is it me? You're not upset about that, are you? Let's see if there is a different multi-block. You know what? It might be different for the stone tier. Let's see if there's something in here that outlines that. So stage 3, advanced automation. So probably not where we're at. Heat providers, combustion heaters. That looks good. The requirements for all other blocks are they have to be the solid on the side facing towards the center. The stone combustion heater allows for rock and glass blocks to be used. All the other variants allow for metal blocks and glass blocks to be used. Okay. Dropper, quick dropper, and combustion collector. Just make sure the block is valid for the structure. Right. Okay, cool. It says I can use glass. Interesting. Let me take a look and figure out what's wrong here. So I think I just removed and replaced the stone casing, and it's like behaving a little better now. So I don't know what the derp was there, but it was definitely being derpy. But let's try that again, right? So I should be able to now, in theory, be able to put 20 of these in here, right? Throw a bunch of fuel in, right? And notice that, you know, it's +8 heat unit it up. Nice, cool. And then I should be able to button press you and get a bunch of dirt from that. Sweet. That is cool, right? And we only used 400 heat units from that. Now, obviously, breaking and replacing the top is a thing, but that's a thing. Quick droppers, I think, can be used up there. Iron dropper, that might not be unlocked right now. Yeah, I don't see it, so maybe it's gated behind something. That would be interesting. Actually, I want this block here, but you're going to have to be open because I'm going to have to eventually put something else in you. Cool. All right, so much better stone casing and combustion heater. So I think it's time we got into alchemy. Because that's the next quest, and it seems about right. So start off with the alchemical part of Sky Resources. You're going to need to make an alchemical fusion table. With it, you're going to be able to make many different alchemical items. For it to work, however, you're going to need a catalyst, such as Primus alchemical dust. Every recipe uses up a certain amount of alchemical catalyst, represented by the green bar. Every catalyst has a yield, which determines how much the purple bar gets filled during every recipe, which when full gives you an output. Right, so first step is Primus alchemical dust. So let's look up alchemical dust. So these things are going to be used. So your basic tier is Primus, which is a catalyst yield of 75%, kind of blah. But then we can get to Secondus, which is 175, which is a little bit more expensive. Tertius, 450, and Quartus, which is 3200. So clearly this progression gets much better. So basically what I like about Sky Resources, which is kind of cool, is early on it's expensive to make things, but later on you get many times the multiplier. So it's less about like grinding, right? As you progress, you get resources at a faster rate, which is kind of neat. But let's get started with this guy. So it's a combustion of gunpowder, blaze powder, and charcoal. And 335 heat units, which, remember 5 seconds ago when I said having more than 100 heat units was important? Right there, boom, right? So gunpowder times 3 plus blaze powder. So if I want blaze powder, we're gonna want a 4th here, right? So let's do U. And let's see, boom. Wow, I got 150 heat units from one of these. Did I put one in there? I wasn't super paying attention, but that's pretty neat. Though it makes sense because I was getting 75 before, and now I'm getting 150. So it's double the efficiency, right? So that's cool. And then charcoal, right? We needed charcoal. So I know that's silly. I could have done it the other direction, but it's all good. In fact, I would like a lot of charcoal if I may. So to make this, we get 5 of them from 3, 2, 1, right? So 3, 2, 1. Boom. That combines. And then about 3 of these guys should get me what I need. Burp. What? Do what now? Why you know work. 3 gunpowder, 2 blaze. Did I do that wrong? Oh, I did do it wrong. I did the other direction. Yeah, that should be better now. Hooray! Primus alchemical dust. Da-ding! Quest updated. Nice. The next thing we need to do is make an alchemical fusion table. Alchemical fusion table, I'm pretty sure just uses alchemical primus dust and a stone dude. So we're going to need more of that smooth stone. Luckily we made a bunch. And we combine these guys to get the stone alchemy component. And then we can get this dude, which is an alchemical table. Nice. Which should give me a ding. Ding. Claim my loot box. And anything good? More thorn roses that I have no idea what they're for. For now, I'm going to want to rearrange this at some point. Now that I have a Builder's Wand, I can really expand my base a lot more than I would have otherwise. So that's kind of cool. We're probably going to, maybe between episodes I'll do that. But for now, let's just place you here. And we can work on this. Alchemical fusion table, right? So this is how this thing works. There's recipes for it. I'm presuming I can just do this and I'll find them. Or not. Okay. I remember this thing a little bit, but not 100%. There's a thing otherwise that I have to do. So I did the alchemical fusion table. So what does that unlock now? Condensation is what I can do off of that? You're going to need to set up condensation. So this is a multi-block, again, from Sky Resources that allows metal creation. So let's, real quick, pretty sure, I think I remember a recipe. So if I wanted to see iron alchemical ore dust, this is an alchemical infusion recipe. 1 rotten flesh plus 2 blaze powder equals iron alchemical ore dust. So let's, and it uses 23% of the catalyst. So let's just see how this works real quick, and then maybe we'll come back next episode for more. And this is why we set up a mob farm pretty much in episode 2. Aside from the fact that we've already used a ton of resources, right, from mob drops, this is 100% the reason, right? So we put one of these guys in here, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this goes in here, right? And then it's 1 rotten flesh and 2 blaze powder. So see how it gave you a 75% boost here? And it uses a percentage of that resource. So, right. So I get, I think what that means, catalyst yields 75%. So I get 75% of a piece of iron alchemical ore dust per craft, right? So if I want to put another 1, 2, 1, 2, there's 25%, and then it's going to go 50%, right? So it got me another 75, right? 75 and 75 is 150. So I got one piece and 50% of the way towards the next piece, right? And let's get a couple more gunpowder. Right, so we're going to drop, actually I'm going to put both of them in there. You're still retaining a little bit of heat. If you're quick, you're okay with the heat there, right? So it was 2 of these, right? So this is going to be another 75%, right? So that's 1 more piece and 25%, and then 1, 2, 1. These kind of remain there for automation purposes, so you can pipe items into it. Boom, right? So basically at 75% yield, 4 recipe sets equals exactly 3 iron alchemical ore dust. And then what we're going to do next episode is take a look at the condensator. So I'm going to need some crystal fluid, and we put some iron alchemical ore dust in this multi-block, and it's going to turn into iron at some rate based on speed and efficiency. So again, the condensator, there's different versions of them. There's the wood condensator, that's 50% efficient, right? There's the stone one that's 100% efficient, but then there's higher tiers that have higher levels of efficiency and speed that will eventually wind up giving you more resources per craft. So for now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.